The word for hand is mano, mano. And as it ends in an O, you would expect it to be a masculine word. But it's actually una mano, una mano. Even though it ends in O, it's a feminine word, una mano. And there are a few others like this. Una radio, una radio. That's fairly easily explained because radio comes from radiofonía, which does end in an A. So it's una radio and una moto, una moto. And that's also explainable because it's motocicleta. So, una mano, una radio, and una moto. Going back to something we learnt from the previous lesson, the same. How would we say the same motorbike? The same motorbike. La misma moto. La misma moto. And what about it's the same hand? It's the same hand. Es la misma mano. Es la misma mano. You may already know that mi is my, mi. Mi propio is my own. Mi propio, my own. And that propio, think of it in terms of property. It's your property, it's my own. Mi propio, mi propio. So, for example, tengo mi propio coche. I have my own car. Tengo mi propio coche. How would you say my own hand? My own hand. Mi propia mano. Mi propia mano. Just remember the propio is changed to propia for feminine. Mi propia mano. How about my own motorbike? Mi propia moto. Mi propia moto. And how about I have my own motorbike? Tengo mi propia moto. Tengo mi propia moto. So mine is me. His or her is su. S-U. Su. Su. So how would you say his or her own car? His or her own car. Su propio coche. Su propio coche. How about, this is going back to a previous lesson, his own wife. His own wife. Su propia mujer. Su propia mujer. How about she has her own house? She has her own house. And house you probably will have heard is casa. She has is tiene. So she has her own house would be tiene su propia casa. Tiene su propia casa. And if you want to say it's her own problem, it's her own problem. Problem is problema. Ends in an A, but it's masculine. How would you say it's her own problem? Es su propio problema. Es su propio problema. Sometimes it's useful to learn a short phrase like this. La luz no funciona. La luz no funciona. Meaning the light doesn't work. La luz no funciona. And it's useful because the sentence itself is easy to remember. La luz no funciona. But we can break it down and learn a bit of grammar and some vocabulary at the same time. So the first thing is la luz, the light. We can see that luz is feminine. La luz, and no funciona means doesn't work or it doesn't work. No funciona. So la luz no funciona. How would you say each light, or every light, each light doesn't work? Each light doesn't work. Cada luz no funciona. Cada luz no funciona. And how would you say the light works? The light works. La luz funciona. La luz funciona. What about the same light doesn't work? The same light doesn't work. La misma luz no funciona. La misma luz no funciona. How about only, from a previous lesson, only the radio works. Only the radio works. Solo la radio funciona. Solo la radio funciona. The word for even, as in even the light doesn't work, or even the radio doesn't work, even is incluso. Incluso. We get the same word from this to mean including. So even the light doesn't work. We could also say including the light doesn't work. So even is incluso. So how would you say even the light doesn't work? Even the light doesn't work. Incluso la luz no funciona. Incluso la luz no funciona. How about even his own wife... Even his own wife. Not sure how to finish the sentence, but even his own wife, how would we say that? Incluso su propia mujer. So even his own wife says he's something or other. Incluso su propia mujer. How about even the sentence is wrong? Even the sentence is wrong. Incluso la frase es incorrecta. Incluso la frase es incorrecta. So to recap what we've learnt: una mano, una radio, una moto. Mi propio, my own. Su propio, his or her own. La luz, the light, or una luz, a light. No funciona, it doesn't work. Funciona, it works. And finally, incluso for even. Incluso. Incluso mi propio coche no funciona. Even my own car doesn't work. If you don't already have the main ProSpanish course, it's available on the ProSpanish site. That's prospanish.co.uk, and you'll find many other resources there too to get you speaking Spanish as quickly as possible.